From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate as he watches ball one.
7 o'clock.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And that's over. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. To first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brett Gardner.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Carlos Beltran gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Beltran's got himself extra bases as this finds the gap. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Mark Teixeira will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Infante. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Alcides Escobar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Ground ball left side. A-Rod scoops it up, and a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time. 1 away. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Center fielder.
Grounded down the third baseline. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket. Alex Rodriguez will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
Well, it's kind of a surprise to a lot of people, too, guys. I mean, nothing against him, but I don't think many people projected him to be hitting like this year.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Brian McCann stands in for the first time.
Brian McCann.
Into the seats, 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Will Myers into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there. Eric Hosmer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Alex Gordon gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's quickly 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The tag, and he is out. Didi Gregorius is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Didi Gregorius.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Squares around and drops down a good one. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Carlos Beltran has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira from the stretch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Alex Rodriguez steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard to short. And he is out on the tag. Salvador Perez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Salvador.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Leadoff man retired for Omar Infante.
Second baseman.
Left side. To his left, Rodriguez. On to first, and it sails right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Christian Colon settles into the box for his first chance. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
The shortstop, number 2.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Right fielder, number 1.
Gerard Dyson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2 high, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
This is pulled into right. Oh, and he botches it. Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
At the ball.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brian McCann is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is under it. 1 down. Will Myers is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Myers.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Hosmer is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Didi Gregorius stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Infante's there on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch in. Eric Hosmer is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Beltran, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Settling in now, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Alex Gordon comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries, but he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Beltran, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Throw won't get him. Ready now, Salvador Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you know they've been going hard in, but with the count the way it is right now, this opens up a whole lot more options.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Scorched to third. Oh, and A-Rod can't come up with it. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2. Omar Infante set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up. Ivan Nova is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Starlin Castro heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon's after it. He's got it one away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Chop to first. The tag, and he is out. Brett Gardner steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Christian Colon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Christian.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Alcides Escobar will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, that's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club. Heading out toward shallow right. Beltran has a beat on it. 2 gone. Gerard Dyson steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Carlos Beltran will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck. And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Mark Teixeira will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The catcher, number 30.
Brian McCann will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit out towards second, and Fonte has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to. Lorenzo Cain gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Eric Hosmer steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Kendrys Morales will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Will Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the game,
Didi Gregorius is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him on the way. Shot towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Starlin Castro will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Dyson. Still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Alex Gordon steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
left fielder, Alex Gordon.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Salvador Perez stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
0-1.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and he botches it. Omar Infante stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hit hard to the right side. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Ellsbury. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. It's true that Ellsbury has had great individual success in this game, but his teams have done really well for the most part, too.
Yeah, that's a good point, because he won 2 World Series rings with the Red Sox, and he's been on some fairly successful Yankee ball clubs as well.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Ellsbury is retired, and there's one away.
Number 11.
Brett Gardner will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Now batting,
Carlos Beltran will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Cologne is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Christian Cologne digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
for the Royals, third baseman, Christian
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Beltran is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Alcides Escobar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gardner's after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Gerard Dyson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high strike there. 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Dylan Betances will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Betances is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mark Teixeira will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now. And
we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Chopped at the plate. Perez gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 34.
Brian McCann makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Gordon waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still 8 strong.